Hey guys, I'm Levi Gates, and welcome to DETALKS. With me today, Mr. Yvan Lacroix. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Optimum Polymer Technologies. And we're going to talk about networking in business. And
the importance of.
Yeah, and what you and I do every day is technically networking. What we're doing here with you guys on the thing is kind of networking.
Exactly.
You are learning about us. Hopefully we can learn something by you commenting, by you posting, following our Facebook pages, the Optimum Car Care group, the DETALKS, all that stuff.
Exactly.
Kind of learning about people in the industry, asking questions, answering those questions.
Going to events.
Yeah, and then going to events and actually meeting.
Shaking hands with people.
It's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
For your business, it's a big deal, not only to get yourself known in the industry, but to be able to be, to learn who people are in when you've got a problem with a chemical, or you've got a problem with a product, or a pad, or a towel, or anything like that. It's nice to know. We as businesses like to help our customers. If we can help you, it builds that brand loyalty.
Exactly.
Keeps you wanting to come back and use us in the future. So that's important. But not only networking from that standpoint in the industry, but with your customers.
Exactly. Knowing your customers, networking within your community as well.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a business owner, do you sponsor a Little League team?
Right.
I sponsor race cars, and I'm known in the racing community for what I've done with them. So I leverage that to my advantage for my business. So networking is important in everything you do, and it comes down to another subject we have on DETALKS: professionalism.
Right.
You're always on. You're always in the public eye. Even when you're sleeping in bed, you're somewhat in the public eye, because your social media is on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah, it doesn't turn off.
No, it doesn't turn off, and it's always there. What you did 10 years ago on social media is still there.
Yep. And every once in a while, it'll remind you of wonderful events that you may or not be happy about. But
exactly.
Hopefully, it's a lot of positive stuff. It's just like pictures of your kids and
that's great stuff.
Family stuff. That makes it good. So
be careful what you're posting.
Yeah, and be careful who you're posting against. Because of that record, like that, a lot of guys get to a point where they're just like, I don't care. I'm just going to say what I want to say and do what I want to do, and this is how I am. Well, it may rub some people the wrong way and give you a kind of a tarnished reputation, so to speak, and people won't want to network with you in that sense, or they may not want to answer a question back or explain it because you put up such a fight.
Yes.
In the sense of you're not an open mind, you're not, and you don't want to do that in business in your area.
No.
If a customer has an issue with something that you did or what you worked on, if you go after them and turn it onto them, that you're losing a customer, and then that customer tells all their friends and family, and it turns into a very poor cycle that you don't want to get into.
No.
So, like you say, you're always on.
Kill them with kindness.
When you're out to dinner with your wife and you're wearing logoed gear, when you're at the racetrack, at the races, watching them on a Saturday night, that's you're always on. So you always want to have an air of professionalism in everything you do.
And with my face, even if I don't have a logo on, people know who I am. So, I have an odd sort of look. So, unique, we'll put it that way.
Yeah, distinguished.
Whatever. Odd is closer. So, networking, how is it important to your business? Why? Why is it important to network? Well, you're going to grow your business with that.
Right.
You're going to grow your knowledge base. You're going to grow your friends as well. We met through networking.
Yes, we did.
And look where it's brought us.
I know, it's been a great couple of years. We've had a lot of fun together, and it's just helped both of us in so many ways. And it's not piggybacking on Yvan. It's a synergetic relationship, and it's fun. And I like when I go to a show or a convention and I find my friend.
Exactly.
It makes it more fun. You don't feel so alone.
And you mentioned, people disrespecting products and stuff. It's funny that when we go to a show and a convention, the product reps from all the different companies, we hang out, we have supper together.
Yeah.
So, you might be bashing on one product, but in reality, in the background, or not even in the background, in the foreground as well, we're all friends.
Yeah.
I mean, this industry is small. It's big, it's spread, but in reality, it's quite a small focused group.
Yeah, it's not that big. And I recognize, like, you go to SEMA and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so big. But you go to Mobile Tech, everybody's there.
Yeah.
And we're all in this small area, and we're all doing the classes together, and we're all learning. And
exactly.
It isn't this big, scary thing. You realize it's a very small community that you could easily tarnish a reputation if you don't act accordingly.
Exactly. And just as on the other side, you can easily make a lot of really good friends.
That too.
And
a lot of great contacts, a lot of great help and advice and knowledge, and it's a bank of it.
Yeah, and people in the industry, it's a fun industry. People are willing to share for the most part. People are willing to help. People are willing to participate. So, and that's a great thing. We have, as far as networking, we have this show. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube. There's podcasts. There's all sorts of ways.
Joining a group like the IDA
definitely
makes a big difference. We had the big member meeting at Mobile Tech. Yeah, some guys won awards for best detailer, best detail shop, best. I mean, it was fun to see them recognized, and suppliers, and it's a group of your peers that are recognizing you or nominating you. And so that in and of itself is neat to see. And then also just to have that help and support of all these other detailers in your industry.
Right. And networking, every time we do a training session, every time we do these detox, every time, clinics, what have you, we always learn, we always grow, we always get better. There's companies that specialize in networking groups.
Yeah.
And there's none that specialize in the detailing industry networking.
But just as a business owner in your local area, in your town, you can join. There's a Better Business Bureau. There's the Chamber of Commerce. There's local.
There's a Toastmasters group for sure in your area.
Yeah, you learn how to do some public speaking, how to talk and sell to customers. There's a lot of different groups that you can join. I mean, you may not know if you're just a detailer, but you go to, say, a Chamber of Commerce for your city, and you may meet somebody that is actually has a large fleet account or has something that they need done, and you can assist them. It'll help bring business in, but on top of that, it builds your brand in your community, builds your business in your community.
Right, and while you're building that, you're doing your networking in your community, you become a resource for your community.
Exactly.
You become the go-to guy.
Yes, which is a good thing to be.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate you coming on. And
always a pleasure.
If you guys have any, any suggestions or things that you have done as a detailer or that you feel could help others, make sure you leave the comments below and email me at levi@theragcompany.com. You can subscribe right up here, and also subscribe to the Optimum Synergy podcast. Same thing, Dan and Yvan always try and help other detailers. They bring them on, they'll interview them. Their whole goal is to try and share the knowledge and wealth of detailing that we have. It's just full of ideas and knowledge, which is all we're about. So just want to say thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more right here on the Rag Company YouTube channel.